If you pay attention, most people talk about the system like it's the technology. You know, the network, the software, the data. But when everything starts going sideways, there's only one part of the system that's actually making a decision, and that's not the machine. That's coming up next on TiPS Today in Public Safety.
Welcome to TiPS Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Here's your host, Fletch, with today's tips.
Welcome to TiPS Today in Public Safety. This is Fletch. I'm a NENA certified ENP, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I try to bring you the latest, most informative, and sometimes controversial takes on emergency communications. Today I want to challenge something that sounds simple, but gets misunderstood all the time. We're constantly saying things like, the system failed, the technology didn't work, the network went down. But here's the truth. The Calltaker is the system. Everything else is just support. Redefining the system. Look, let's redefine what we mean by the system. Most people are going to think CAD, call handling, NG911 networks, and various AI tools. That's the system. No, that's the infrastructure. The actual system is the human being interpreting the information and making those hard decisions in real time. That's because data doesn't act, people do. Where technology helps and where it doesn't. Now look, don't get me wrong, absolutely technology matters. NG911 brings more data. AI can assist with triage. GIS will improve location, and automation will speed things up. Those are all good things, but here's the catch. None of that matters if the information is misunderstood, the timing is off, and the call taker is overloaded because the interface is confusing. Technology doesn't remove responsibility. It's there to redistribute pressure. The cognitive load problem. Look, I want to talk about something that we don't measure nearly enough. Cognitive load. Every single call taker out there is listening, interpreting, typing, dispatching, while they're managing emotion and making decisions. Oh yeah, and they're doing all that at the same time. Now we want to add video, text, sensor data, and even AI suggestions. And then we sit back and say, look how much better this system is. Is it? Or did we make the job harder? When the system fails. Here's where this gets real. When something goes wrong, we say the system failed. But what actually happened? Bad data came in. The interface didn't present it clearly. The timing created confusion. But the human had to decide anyway. And they made the best decision they could with the information that they had. That's not a system failure. That's system reality. Designing for the human. So if the call taker is the system, then everything that we build needs to answer one question. Does this make their job easier or harder? And that means less clutter, not more. Better timing, not faster noise. Context, not just data. And a clear prioritization. Oh yeah, and most importantly, respect for the role. Why? Because this is someone handling the worst moment of somebody else's life. Reality check. Look, you can build the most advanced NG911 system in the world, but if the call taker can't process the information, doesn't trust the data, or gets overwhelmed by the interface, then your system didn't fail. It was never designed to succeed. The bottom line. You gotta remember, technology supports the mission, but the human is the mission. And if you forget that, you're not building a better system. You're just building a more complicated failure. Hey, it's Fletch. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you learned something new. Remember to catch all of my previous episodes of TiPS Today in Public Safety, published every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on most social media platforms and streaming 24/7 at 911tips.com. My blogs are located at fletch.tv, and my personal website is at fletch911.com. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out the algorithms. And if you're in public safety, thanks for what you do every single day. We'll catch you next time. Take care.
You've been listening to TiPS Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Hosted by Fletch and available every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Catch past episodes on 911tips.com. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to join us each week for the latest on NG911. I am Spider Harrison, the official 911 voiceover dude. Catch me on Sirius XM on various channels, including 90s on 9, the 10 spot, and on the Weekend Countdown on Hits 1. Or don't regret it for the rest of your life. Either way, I'm good.